Hi there. In this quick video we'll be taking a look at this PARKSIDE LED light. So whatever I do, it seems that when I work on the car I manage to end up doing a bit of the work at night. I do have a big projector light from Unbox that I will compare these two a little bit later, but that thing is huge and it's not really made for car work, it's more for around the house work. This thing is much more universal. Please ignore the nails, I have two daughters, let's get that out of the way. And you can actually take this camping and whatnot much easier than that huge Unbox, and I think it will still output enough light. 480 lumens. If you want to take a look at the Unbox projector, I will link that in the description of this video anyway. So it can be rotated from 0 to 200 degrees. I will show you that later. This is the light color, so it's quite a bluish light, but that somehow makes it feel that it creates more light than it actually does. So that's good in my opinion, as long as you can see better. Italian, I don't think that helps us, and yeah, that's about it. Hopefully in the manual we have some English, but yeah, and this is how it can bend. It also has magnets to stay on metal, so it's quite a nice tool. These things come at Lidl from time to time, maybe at Kaufland, but I bought them from an online store, and as you can see they are with German on them, so most likely the online store in Romania actually got them from Germany in a way or another, but I don't care. Doesn't matter at all. I think it was about 14 euros or something like that. When they are at Lidl, most likely they are even cheaper, but I was not going to wait. Okay, we have the manual right there, and this little light, which is quite cool, in steps, so that is really nice. This can be pressed, it can be pressed, but I have no this is the on-off button in the hinge. That's actually nice. I like this light. I think there are more than one versions of these things, and the difference is how bulky this thing is. For me, does not really matter at all. Here we have the battery level indicator. It's the 12-volt battery lineup. If I could actually learn how to put these batteries on, I always get them the other way around. And it's in. Tripod mount. Is it tripod mount or is it some sort of weird metric? Be back in a second. Let's see. No, it's tripod mount. So you can put this thing in here and do whatever you need with the light itself, which is quite awesome, honestly. Yes, this is a tiny tripod, quite weak, but you get the point. So this is good. Let's turn it on, and then these things should show us the battery level. So on off, but if you long press on the button, there's about half brightness mode. Long press again, max brightness, and let me try, so it's maximum, let's try half, turn it off and turn it back on. No, it starts at max all the time, so it doesn't remember the last used mode, it goes to max. And obviously again battery level right there, which is quite cool. And if you want a bit more info, right here you can get it. So it has 0.5 watts, that means exactly 5 watts in total. So 10 LEDs of 0.5 and 480 lumens in total. That's decently bright. I think that's on the level of a 45 watt incandescent bulb or something like that. This, somewhere around there I think it is. I will write on video if I got it wrong. But yeah, plastic, everything around. Yeah, battery obviously rubber. What it's a bit annoying, it has these bumps on it and doesn't have a bump at the bottom anywhere, so Yeah, it's not the most steady thing in the world. They should have put them more to the outside somewhere, these bumps, but they didn't, so nothing else. Actually, I could cut them fully off and it will stay on the whole surface, but I'm not going to bother. And yeah, again, magnets, strong magnets, so that's really good. Oh, really strong magnets, nice. And a belt clip, if you are into that sort of thing. Not sure if I'm going to use that, but who knows. Just a bit of a warning, this thing is plastic. I just made, oh sorry, bumped into the camera with the tip of my knife, that little scratch right there. So plastic, quite soft plastic, so in time it will scratch. Yes, the light overall will be the same, just probably more dispersed the more it scratches. This has a weird feeling to it. It's not metal. Could actually be metal. Could be metal. Yeah, sounds like metal. So this is metal actually, but probably something not conductive. Magnesium, aluminium, who knows what, or any other alloy, because it seems a bit heavy also in that area, so might not necessarily be something extremely light, but I cannot tell you for sure. Yeah, overall good construction, not wobbly, I don't have the impression that it's not sturdy or anything like that. Button, if you put it on to something, it will not power on, so it's at the level, but if something bumps into it, it will power on, because it doesn't require to long press it or who knows what. But if you look at the travel, nah, not a lot of travel. So yeah, in a toolbox there is a chance this will power on. But worst thing, it drains your battery. Nothing else should be happening at this sort of power level. I don't think it can actually overheat. So yeah, this separate video for batteries and chargers, separate video. But now when I'm working on the car with this thing, I also have light if I end up working at night. This has its own light, don't get me wrong. So it has its own light, but let's not compare those. And this does not illuminate properly the whole working environment. This, on the other hand, does. And this is the Einhell one. This does have glass in front, but there are two sides to that. It will not scratch, but it will break. So yeah, depends on what you want. Pick your poison, basically. This is a whole different beast. As you can see, much bigger. Batteries on the back of it, there's none plug it in, but they are much bigger. Different purpose. But I will also put in video the specs of this thing. This is continuously variable, the light output, so that is nice. But I can deal with 2 levels, absolutely no issue whatsoever. So, a tool coming from Germany, PARKSIDE, is covered in silver. A tool from Lidl, Romania, PARKSIDE, is one white paint. Anyway, doesn't matter at all. Hopefully the quality of the tool overall is the same. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's quickly take a look in the manual, although we don't have any sort of English, so feel free to guess whatever is written in here and pause at any time. Yeah, so we have IP20, do not put this thing into water. 12 volts, already knew that. And I think we have here, oh no, it's charging time. Why do I care about the charging time for a tool? Give me running time. That's what I would want to see. I don't think that's written anywhere. I will do a test myself today and get back to you with how much it stays on from a fully charged 2 amp battery. If you want to see the exploded view, here it is. Interesting. I did not see this in any other Einhell tools, or maybe I never looked up to the last page. That could also be my fault. Online PDF if you want it. So yeah, let me test this in terms of how much it stays on. And it's great because we are close to 1 o'clock, and at 1 o'clock I will start this again, high power mode, and I'm not going to test low power because obviously that will be longer, at least I don't know, 20-30% longer than high power mode. 3 hours later, this is still going strong. This is a little bit warm to the touch, so it is metal. The back is a little bit warm right in the middle, edges not warm at all. So yeah, and it's on the highest settings, at least 3 hours and continuing. Will it show us any sort of level? Where's the level? If I could actually find it. No, it's not showing us. So that only comes on when you first press it for a while, and then it times out. If you would like to see it, probably you just need to press it. So yeah, let's turn it for a second, turn it off. So you could see the level. Still plenty of battery. So let's continue and see how much we get out of it in the end. And 5 hours later, still going strong. Let me see how much battery it still has. You could see it. Just one line. So probably 1 more hour or something like that. We'll see. So this is off. I did not notice exactly when it went off. I think, let's say about 5.5 hours. It's a fair time to guess. Probably somewhere around there. Maybe 5 hours and 45 minutes or something max. Okay, so it's night, and let's presume I need to work in the engine compartment. You can see something in there shining. So let's turn on the projector. And basically it's like day. You can do whatever you need. This thingy is freaking awesome. And it will do this for about 5.5 hours. You will get bored or tired before it gives up. Yeah, this is great. Magnetic, obviously. Adjustable to whatever you need, where you need it. It's, yep, no brainer. Great. Okay, so let's see. I'm in my office now. And this thing is on. Plenty of light. Now let's turn also on the Einhell and see how much more light it will produce. Yep, it's more light. And the other daughter just came in. Yep, it is obviously more light. But this, again, it's a projector. It's not a work lamp. And this is warm white, not cold white like this one. So let's see, do we see any difference when I turn off this one? Yes, we actually do. So it is making a difference. But obviously the Einhell is way more. And my daughter just going around here. So I think it's about the same level as the Einhell at half brightness or something like that. Yeah, somewhere around there. That's probably more or less comparable. Okay. And that's about it. You'll be seeing this thing on future videos where I need to work on stuff at night, mostly probably cars. Seems like a really good tool. I have absolutely nothing to say bad about it, so that's quite cool. Hope this video helps you, in which case please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one. Bye.